Hips and legs. That was today's practice. Here I'm moving through hip flexion, down through pistol squat, all the way down to the floor. I'm going to shift forwards nice and smooth and controlled, slow, into a lunge position before standing up and completing the action before doing both sides and backwards. The idea of this locomotion pattern is to create strength, flexibility, and stability in this range of movement. The idea of moving slow is that wobbles point to weakness, muscular weakness and imbalance. So if you can move slowly and smoothly, it means you have control through the whole movement pattern, the whole locomotion range, and that's the value of that. So if you're playing with that, notice where you wobble and use that as a pointer to create and develop strength in that area. So as well as this movement practice, I've been sitting with an integration question. Where are you letting the voice of doubt set the direction? And what would shift if you followed the one that believes in you instead? This was all about finding unwavering self-belief, choosing the voice in your mind, which one to follow. So if you're like me, I have a lot of thoughts. Some of them are mine, some of them are divine. Some of them are influenced by parents, people I grew up around, friends, family, co-workers, partners, the world essentially. And typically when we're younger, we have beliefs installed that we don't consciously choose. Beliefs are proxies for truth. In the absence of truth, we hold a belief, and that inspires us into action, because from beliefs originate thoughts. Thoughts fuel emotions, and emotions inspire action. So what we believe, what we think, then becomes our reality. Not immediately, always, but over time. And this is why it's so important to be very clear on and very conscious to and very discerning of the thoughts that we choose to follow. And this is why I do the work that I do, helping people find bulletproof clarity. Because when we can identify what you're not enjoying in your life, it points to the emotions that you fuel them with, which leads to the thoughts that inspired them and the beliefs, whether conscious or unconscious, that you hold. And when we can reconstruct them, we create clarity and the life we desire.